Alright, so we are live. Today we're playing on the Your Land Minetest server. And, yeah, so, wait, ooh, dang it, forgot about the, password. Alright, hold on. Such a long password. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop on into it. Go. Let's copy the password over. Okay, get window capturing, and we're all set. There we go. Yes, okay. Log in. Oh, what? Come on. There we go. Alright. So, what to do today? Let's see, let's say hello first. You know, I've noticed something. Part of the reason why I started playing on a multiplayer server was to be social. And I've noticed that pretty much what I ended up doing on every single stream is I say hi at the beginning, do a tiny amount of conversation, and then I pat myself on the back. I'm like, damn, I was real social today. And then I just ignore chat from then on, and pretty much just play single player essentially. So I don't know what to do about that. Yeah, it's a tough problem to solve. Okay, go. Because I just don't know how to really be the most social person. But I don't know. Probably end up being the same thing happening today. We'll see. But let's think about what to do today. What I'm thinking of doing is kind of increasing the speed at which we can do some stuff, right? So, like, I was thinking about making, pretty much every time I play Minecraft, I end up making something like this. You know, Minecraft type games. I essentially, I take a furnace, and then I put, hoppers, which I don't know. Yeah, there's no hoppers in this game. But because usually what I do is, I get furnaces, and then I would put, hoppers right here, chests on top of the hoppers, put fuel, and, another hopper in the back to put in, or in the back, fuel, and then whatever I want to smelt up top. Now, hoppers aren't in the game, but I think pipes are. Or something like a pipe. Right? So you have sorting pipes and stovepipe and a bunch of different pipes. That have actually kind of confusing names, and I have no clue what they mean. Um, Lua control 2? Because you can like write Lua code into there to... Huh. Stack-wise filter injector. Oh man, this is... Is there not just like a simple pipe? One-way tube? Maybe that. Okay, one-way tube might be what I need. I don't know if I need these complicated sounding pipes. So like one-way tube. What is this? Plastic sheet? Made from paraffin, which is made from oil extract, which is made from leaves? Oh, okay, so there is a use for leaves. That's good. Maybe I could look up tube. Are there any tubes? Okay. That does specify a little bit more. But I don't even know if the one-way tube is what I need. I mean, it seems like it probably is. And it shouldn't be too difficult to make. I do have some mace. I guess we can try to make it. See if it works. But for now, let's go ahead and put some of this stuff away. So in here is all the stuff to make more schnitzel. Let's put that in there. Let's see, tools go in here. I think I need the shovel still, but the pickaxe can go in there, and the axe, and the hoe. Let's see, wood is in this chest, I believe, yes. Plant matter is in here. I still don't have a way to just throw stuff away. Hello, Jasper. How are you doing? So, let's see. Maybe there's like a trash can in the game that you can build. Trash can in Pipeworks. Okay. Maybe I can make this. Let's see if that works. Because that would be nice to just be able to dump my stuff into the trash can. Alright, but for that, and also for the tube, you found out today that some code you wrote forever ago got deleted. Oh, that's too bad. It's not a big deal, though. Yeah. Okay, so I need to make oil. Oh my god, this is an annoying crafting recipe. Is it really the only option doing this way? Alright, fine. So I need a bunch of leaves. Do you have like, is it not too complicated of a code or something? Alright, we got a bunch of oil extract now. We can plop that on in here, I guess. So, we can get some paraffin. Some shitty JavaScript that uses a trash library and food Python files to convert the data to be human readable. Okay. A lot of coal in there. gotta keep up with the furnace here. So, I guess it's not all too bad that the code got deleted, since it wasn't really all that important. Did you need it for something? This is kind of annoying, just shuttling there and there. You finished Need for Speed Payback because it's a new game. It's a lot better than the older ones, but you don't like the RNG for the progression system, and the ending was underwhelming. Oof. That always sucks. Alright, honestly, I do not need this much oil stuff. Okay, so I need steel ingots. Ugh, don't have a lot of those. And I need to do this and this. Then we have a trash can that hopefully works how I think it does. So if I put... Yes, it does. Nice. Okay. So now I can... Well, now I know the leaves are useful, so I guess I'm gonna keep the leaves. But this other stuff, I'm gonna throw it. Not to spoil, but after you beat the game, it's just kind of like, yippee, and nothing else happens. Damn. That sucks. Gotta make sure I don't throw anything I need away, though. I don't know if I should have destroyed the grass, because that's probably fine. Alright, let's make sure everything I don't... Oh wait, there's more in this chest. Don't need anymore is thrown away. Actually, wait, hold on, no, I can keep the bones. There's a shop that buys bones. Let's keep that. I don't know, Need for Speed Heat is peak. I was looking at getting the newest game, but it's 70 bucks and hasn't been cracked yet. Went to a third-party key reseller and you triggered there. They had some kind of protections in place, I guess. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell my bones before I forget that I can do that. Fraud detection, they disabled your key. You want to talk to support, the only way to enable the key, I have to show them your ID, so you just refund it. Oof. That sucks. But you got your money back? What is this? Just a shitload of confetti for some reason? There's a survey. Let's know the questions. Some of them already came up with, but what do you think we should ask the general audience? Where do you think we would gather most insightful information? Please write questions we should ask everyone in a public survey into a book and toss it into the mailbox. I'm happy to answer questions, but I don't know any questions to ask myself. It's gonna take 5 to 7 days to process the refund. I mean, as long as you're getting the money back, it's not really all too bad. Alright, where is the shop that buys my bones, or buys bones in general? I think it's, I'm pretty sure it's, at the very least I know it's in Haven. Pretty sure it's on this street. There it is. Bone. Yeah, it seems kind of sketchy, but they do buy bones. So I can trade one bone for one ingot? I mean, that doesn't seem... I mean, it seems like an okay deal, but you can buy steel boots for a bone as well? Okay, I guess I'll have to find, like, a really nice deal. Old bones. In these chests, you have 1 month to claim the contents. Colantra's old bones. I guess he found someone's bones out in the wild. And then put their stuff in there. Let's see, anything else? Oh, I think, like, you can do, like, a werewolf thing with, werewolf here. There's no recipe for it? I thought there was. Okay, never mind. But I think you can do a werewolf thing if you collect all of the, if you have the wolf jaw, pelt, and I don't know what else. You might need some other stuff as well. Now, I want to get a good deal, but if I can just get, like, doesn't seem to be anything supremely good. Maybe I could get 99 stone bricks. Ooh, snow bricks. That seems kind of cool. Get 50 coal, or 99 lumps of charcoal, or 99 torches. It's gonna take, oh wait. And fucking PSA plus auto renewed for $10. You don't use the service. I'm gonna try and refund it, but I doubt they will let me. Yeah, I mean, when you buy, from resellers and stuff, that's kind of the risk, I guess. Which does suck, though. I hope it, works out. Like PlayStation? Huh? Oh. Oh, you had PlayStation, PlayStation Auto. Oh, no, you had PlayStation, PS... Oh, PS4. I don't know why I was reading the 4 as an A. You had PS4 Plus and Auto... Okay. That sucks. I don't know if you're gonna get that refund there. Okay, so I can sell a bone to buy, like, a queen or one of these pieces and then exchange that for stone. Seems odd. What is this block? Blue marble tile. You know what? I'm gonna build something out of snow brick, maybe. Let's do it. Let's trade these 3 bones in for snow bricks. I'll build something with that. I don't know. I mean, bones are easy to get, so I don't really care too much. If it ends up being a bit of a waste. Alright, now we're back to here. Oh, I was gonna make a pipe and see if that works. Or not a pipe, but a tube. This one. So I need 1 crystal, a stick, and the plastic sheets, which I've got. Crystal and a stick. And then I should be able to craft this. So, crystal, stick, and plastic. We get 2 tubes. So, if I'll just do, I'll just do it here for now. No, that did not place the way I wanted it to place. It only, can I rotate this? Is there like a crafting rotator memory? Left click toggles rotation memory. Combines rotate push memory. Let's see. Let's look up rotates. So there's a rotator memory tool. Left click toggles rotation memory. Right click copies rotation from point of node. And then there's a rotator screwdriver. Left click pushes edge. Right pushes face holds need to invert direction. A rotator screwdriver alternate, which is the same thing? As much as you hate subscriptions, all the Need for Speed games are included in EA Play for $6 a month. Yeah, I mean, if you really want to play, Need for Speed and don't see yourself playing them for a long time, then, if you only see yourself playing it for like a month or a couple months, then go for it. You want to play NFS Unbound and Unbound in 2015 combines like 30 to 40 hours of playtime, which you could do in a month. Yeah, I mean, if that's, if you're just playing it for a month, then it makes sense to just do the subscription, but, remember to cancel. Combines rotate push memory and copy in a single tool. Left click. Or I could just make a screwdriver. I feel like the screwdriver is probably the most simple. I'm just going to do that. Let's see. Let's see if that works. If not, I can do the other one that has a bunch of other stuff in it as well. And if not, the screwdriver is probably useful for something else. Yes, it does work. Okay. Nice. So, if I... Oh, okay. So if I put a thing here and rotate it. Come on. You need to point down. There we go. Okay, rotating's a bit annoying, honestly. You actually really like the story Need for Speed games, and with story games, you really only play them once. Both those times were only main story, but I don't really care about side quests. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you're just gonna play it once and you don't really care about, owning the copy of the game, then, a subscription is fine. I don't like subscription services either. But, if that's something you want to do, then it's understandable. Just want to just go for the subscription. Alright, so now if I were to, I don't know, put these iron lumps in this chest. That does not seem to work. You got 788 in your bank account right now. The total would be 647. Do I do it? Sure. Why not? I mean, is there anything else you want to buy your save for? Do I need to do... Oh, you know what? I have an idea. Let's go to spawn. Because I know there is a... I think over somewhere this way. I know there's some, like, there's some farms. Maybe I can take some inspiration from somebody else's farm. So let's head over here. And hopefully I remember where it is. Crazy Lad was killed by Crazy Lad? Huh. Alright, so I just need to jump up here, jump down here. And there should be a... Ooh, low battery, whatever. There should be something over in here. And we fall. Oh, I think it was it this? Haven Public Mine Access Point. Please keep mine shaft door closed to prevent DM damage. Okay, well, I mean, it's not exactly what I'm looking for, so just keep falling. Is it this? This doesn't look right either. So I'll go down even further. I don't think it's this either. Or that, or that, or that. Ooh. 1.41 your bank account. This is the most broke you've ever been. Damn. That is very broke. I don't... Ooh. I don't remember where it is. I'm just gonna keep falling, I guess. Until... They made too many stop-off points. Now I don't know... I have no idea where it could possibly be. Ooh, okay, that looked promising. I saw some, like, redstone. Or not redstone, but, you know. I swear some subscription's gonna run you into negative. Oh, that's true. That's a thing that can happen. I don't have any subscriptions, so... I haven't really... Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Ah! My sword. Yeah, I don't have any subscriptions, and I've never really that low. You shouldn't have any? What do you mean you shouldn't? But you... Oh my god. Bro, why? Free trials are basically made to catch you Damn, this is not what I was looking for. At all. Shoot. Wait, what? Alias already taken granted me privileges streamer. I guess I have extra privileges now. Okay. It's a feeling of responsibility, I guess. Should I message alias already taken or something? Okay, no. Let's do it. I should write a message. Alright, time to activate the brain and try to think of how to talk to another person. I can add stream or something to show I'm live. Okay. Telling people I'm live feels like such a strange thing, but you know, it's probably what most people do. Wait, hold on. Is this what I was looking for? No, it's not. But yeah, I think that's all it is, I'm pretty sure. Because I remember when I first joined, I asked on Discord about like whether I could stream, and I think that's what Alias mentioned when I first joined Discord. I just hadn't talked to him since then, pretty much. Oh, I think this might be it. Yes, it is. Hell yeah. This is what I was looking for. Okay. Okay. So there. Whoa, what is this? Node breaker? Huh. Stack-wise filter. Oh my god, this is so complicated. Okay. No, all I need to figure out is how to use the, how to use the pipes. How to use the pipes. Oh, you know what it might also be? I think there's like something about like not being allowed to use Mace by default. Oh, the DRGN era, you can just jump straight down to that, and the mushroom blocks stop you so you don't miss. Well, I mean, I did kind of jump down, but there were a bunch of stopping points, but, oh, I guess I could have, dropped down on this block here. Need Mason Maker privilege, yeah. Do you need it for the pipes as well? Because, I mean, I don't know, I'm not all that good at, redstone type stuff, or, and translating that into Mesa type stuff. So I don't know if I'm ever going to be able, I do. Okay. Alright, well, I guess I can, figure out how to get that. I'll probably just ask Alias, don't I? Time to be social. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let's muster up some courage. Maybe I can do without it. Maybe I don't need some pipes to make a nice furnace. No, I can do it. I can ask. Let's do it. Okay. Or should I message them on Discord? Let's just do it here. Yeah, you ask staff, and they have you make a demo build. Oh fuck, no, I can't do that. Show competency. I remember that. I saw that before. Oh no. Show competency? Oh god, I don't have competency in in Mace. I'm incompetent. I think there's not gonna lie, 2 games for $6 is pretty good, assuming if you finish them. You don't want to keep playing, yeah. Well, you know what I could maybe do? I could maybe go. I know there's like a Mace tutorial game that you can play. Maybe I should go play that to figure out how to do Mace. Maybe I'll do that first. Let's do it. Okay. God, this is social. Social. How do I just say goodbye to the server? Or should I just leave? I could just leave. Type later, nerds? No, I don't want to be mean. I know it's probably joking, but someone might take it the wrong way. Let's say, goodbye, comma, might be back later. Back later. Period. I mean, that's not really good grammar. I mean, it's just chat. You don't have to have good grammar. Goodbye, comma. Do you need to do a space between good and bye? No, you don't have to do a space. That's right, isn't it? Goodbye, my fellow comrades. It has been a pleasure playing with you on this most fine server. That's a good goodbye message. I'm gonna be a bit more awkward than that, though. Let's see. Goodbye. I'm gonna be all casual and, not use proper. He was making fun of your LMAO. I know you were. Might be back later. Let's use a period. If you say nerds, you get in trouble. Really? What? Damn. Okay. I'm gonna try to. Okay, no good grammatical skill here, but I'm gonna go try to learn how to use Mace. Oh, that looks awkward now because I used punctuation, but then I didn't end it with punctuation. Okay, no, I'm just leaving. I can't see the responses in chat. No, I don't want to know what they think. Okay. Okay. I can't believe it. Alright, Macecon's lab. There we go. Ugh. I feel bad. I feel dirty. If overthinking was a skill, holy shit, you'd win a medal? Bro, stop. I know. I know it's bad. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, let's play on this one. Bro, nothing matters, and these people matter. Nothing. I know that supposedly that's how it works. Actually, let's delete this and then just make a new one. I know that the stakes aren't too high, but I overthink every interaction. For some reason, chatting to, chat on YouTube during a live stream does not count toward in my brain as, you know, real talking. They're pixels on a screen or nerds to be killed. No, they're fine, fine people. They seem very nice and helpful and other good adjectives that could be used to describe a person. Alright, so the great thing is if you fuck up a combo, you can just stop talking to them. Yeah, and I have done that many, many times, and that's why I don't have any friends. I have a friend. Correction. I do have a friend. But, the reason I don't have many is because I always, whenever I fuck up, I would just peace out. Alright. You're my friend, you think? I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, I mean, online, talking is just strange as well. I don't really know how to, talking to people in person is already hard, and then, adding to the fact that it's, on the internet just makes it even stranger to me. Online's just different. Yeah, it's strange. Okay, so those are the builds. I want to like the tutorial. Macecon builds. Exercises. Is this a work in progress? Well, I guess we'll go ahead and do the work in progress. Note, unfinished section. Oh goodness, I thought this was a bit more completed, but that's... Is there only one thing here? Is that it? Oh gosh, okay, that's fine. Intro. Complete the circuit with the provided materials. Goals light up the green light stone. Oh, okay, this is gonna be... Oh wait, no, this is easy. Boom, I'm a genius. Oh, okay, now it's hard. When one of your friends and his brother both want to get into Linux but are hesitant due to compatibility. Yeah, I mean that's kind of most people's hang up for desktop Linux. You sent him the Linux Mint page, the Wine page, and the ProtonDB page. Yeah, it's a pretty good start. You can also use bottles. That's also a pretty easy Windows. I think bottles actually uses wine as well, probably. But that's also an easy way to get Windows apps to work. Or there's also Lutris. That's Lutris is made for games as well. Like non-Steam games. Usually, if you look up how to get them to run, they suggest using Lutris or bottles. I've found that just using Proton, even for non-Steam games, is easier, but I haven't really tested that out with, like, anything all too complicated. I did one time, to install Overwatch, I used Lutris. And, that worked pretty well. And because with Overwatch, it's through a launcher, so I don't know if ProtonDB worked with the Battle.net launcher. Okay, so I mean, and should work, right? Yeah, there we go. That's it. I'm a Mace genius. Incredible. Also, you mentioned compatibility. I just remembered something. So you do a bunch of VR, right? And you're using GNOME. Or you have a bunch of VR games and you're using GNOME, right? If I remember correctly, that's what you said. There is one thing that might help you get the VR games working in Linux, and that is, um, this is a true thing. Yes. So GNOME has started using Wayland as their what's it, to display graphics. And I heard somewhere, I don't remember where, I think it was like an article I read a little while ago, where they were talking about how they were starting to get better at porting VR stuff onto Wayland. So, what you might want to do is check if you're using Wayland or X, and if you're using Wayland, um, try switching to X and see if the VR games run with X a little bit better. And Steam says I last used Steam VR on June 18th, but you haven't used it for months. Not gonna lie. Yeah. So let's see. When you log in, before you log in, right, you're in the login window. If you look at, it should be the top right. There is a. You think it's all working, but you haven't even tried using it. Okay. Well, ignore my advice then. But just for maybe you do want to know this, and if you want to, this also applies if you want to download different window managers and use them in before you log in when you're in your session manager, right? That's what the login screen is called. I think GNOME uses G. It's like G login manager. I think it might be GTDD, something like that. But anyway, in the top right, you can select what session you want to use. So you can choose to use GNOME Wayland, GNOME Xorg. Those should be two options that you have in the session manager. And if you download any window managers or different desktop environments, you can select them in the top right as well. I don't remember exactly. There's probably a couple different buttons in the top right, so you might just have to see which one's the right one. Like I think one of them's probably power and one of them's something else. But yeah. Hello, Lucas. How are you doing? Alright, so it seems like there isn't much of a tutorial here. So instead, I'm just going to try to figure out what it is that I wanted to do here. You're good? Enjoying the last few hours of the weekend? Nice. Definitely try to run Beat Saber on Linux for novelty, but when it comes to gaming, can keep using Windows. And that's fair enough. Linux has caught up quite a bit, and it's a lot. It's way so much better than it used to be, but it's not quite there yet with gaming. It's like 90% there, I'd say. But, that last 5 or 10%. It's not that Linux can't do it, so you don't want to port all your shit over. Yeah, that's fair. I also forgot about something. There's no double chests in the game. So the way I usually build this in Minecraft or in Mineclone also don't really work. You know what? Let's first just do it this way to see if this even works. Ah, come on. There we go. Alright, so if I were to put in a bunch of like iron here, oh my god, there's so much iron. Something that I can smelt. There we go. Get a bunch of iron, put it in here. No, that doesn't work. Anyone here play Run 3? Is that the isn't I mean, is that like a browser game, right? Where you're like an alien looking guy and there's like a tube basically that you have to run through. It's not you managed to popularize Run 3 at your school, you're so proud. I mean, if it is the same game I'm thinking of, then it's a pretty nice game. Like honestly, I think I'm gonna go Windows full time, only using Linux when you're mad at your code not working on Windows lol. Uh, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Linux is very good, but if you don't want like full control over your computer and dealing with what that entails, and also some compatibility issues, you're not gonna enjoy it. Huh. Okay, I don't know how these pipes work at all then. Sonolinks can't do what I use Windows for. It's a pain to port over all your data and stuff, you know, and going back and forth is annoying. Yeah. I mean, I pretty much uh eventually the reason why I, permanently popped over to Linux was because I was like downloading so many viruses and then basically just reinstalling Windows over and over again. So, like, and I wasn't backing anything up. So I didn't have any data to switch back and forth because I was already reinstalling my system like every month. So there wasn't anything on my computer, anyway. Um, and then yeah, eventually I was like, you know what, let's just go Linux, and then I just downloaded that and didn't have issues, and that's when I went full time Linux. Um, and before that, I had been kind of switching back and forth a little bit, and I was more often annoyed with Linux when I was switching back and forth. Once I like just totally went to Linux, I didn't have much issue. It's on links can't do. Wait, no, I already read that. Like you download a DLL so that Windows can read BTFS, but even then, it's still annoying. Yeah, I don't know. Man, how does this work? Okay, let's try doing this. Pipe, pipe, there. If I put all in there, okay. So maybe the pipes need to be powered? So if I were... What? Okay, I need to find somehow, like maybe a lever? There we go. Okay. So I put like a lever. No. What if I do... A friend at school accidentally... Oh, wait, no. But on a laptop that I would need to move everything anyway, and performance would actually be a concern. You'll definitely be installing Linux. Cool. That's awesome to hear. Friend at school accidentally fried his computer by letting someone shove his scissors down the charging port, and there was a small fire. Holy shit. that does not seem... Okay, hold on. No, I know what I can do. There's build examples over this way. Yeah, I mean, shoving that down the charging port is a pretty bad, bad idea. Oh wait, hold on, what is this? Technic and Pipeworks. Yes, this is exactly what I needed. Pipeworks over here. My other friend's dad is a computer scientist. He diagnosed it with... Oh, so he figured out what your friend had done? Ooh, damn. That's that's nice. Yeah, I bet your friend got in trouble then. Simple low voltage circuits and the components need to build. There are also other power tiers. Oh goodness. Hydro generator. Oh my god. So technical. I don't know how to do this. It produces energy from combustible materials. Oh my lord. Oh yeah, while checking your school supply list, they mentioned that I can get a calculator that can run Python. Therefore, Python is a good language. Therefore, you're bad, get good. What? Oh, therefore Python is a good language. Therefore, I'm bad. What? Because one calculator can use Python? Or even using a calculator? Like, for school, I guess. But honestly, I was thinking about learning R just to use it at, or not like using all of R, but just figuring out how to use like the very basics of R. Um, you had a dream about this moment? What? About me trying to learn some R? Don't use R, just learn Python, I swear. No, no, no. I'm not gonna learn R for anything other than just like the super basics just to use it as a calculator. I don't ever use a calculator, so I don't know um why I would try to do this, but basically, just to do like simple math, but just download like R onto my computer and then I can just, enter a R interpreter and then use that as a calculator. I don't know why I decided that would be a good idea. I think I heard like it mentioned offhand, oh, you can use R as a calculator. Um, can you guys explain what juvenile empowerment is? You need to know for an exam on Tuesday. There's probably some more context about that. Uh, like, juvenile empowerment. Probably just like, adults give it, or, young people, juveniles, being given the power to like do stuff, or, you know, making it so that young people can feel like they have the power to make changes in the world, that kind of thing. But there might be some more context. Just now, I was talking about a calculator that can run Python. Me having that menu open, and then you freaking out. You had a dream about it. That wasn't your dream. Sounds like a crime. What? Using R as a simple calculator? Okay, this is not helping me. This is all too complicated. I don't understand this at all. I just wanted to figure out how to use the tube. I mean, this is cool, but what the fuck? Did I know the creator of autocorrect died today? May he rest in peace. Ooh, that sucks. It's like kids independentizing themselves or doing something like that, but I need to know every specific. No juvenile empowerment sounds like a crime. I mean, like recently there was a case in of juvenile empowerment in Hawaii, where basically a bunch of kids uh, got together and they went to the government and then had like a court case and forced the government of Hawaii to follow climate regulations. Digi filter, what the fuck is this? And so they were backed by like a juvenile empowerment um nonprofit organization. No, my joke is that instead of writing peace, you wrote peace because autocorrect wasn't there. Oh, damn. I completely missed it. That's a good one. Damn. Fuck. I can't believe I missed that. That was pretty good. What the fuck? The two IO expanders here are directly connected and change parts say with digital commands between them. Jesus Christ. This is so complicated. I don't know how to use this. I don't know anything. This is like you need to be a fucking computer engineer for this type of shit. Or an electrical engineer. A printer? What? Fuck. Hello? Oh my god. Micro. Oh my god. This is Anyway, if you ever have to do any real data analysis, use Python. So learning R. R is far above your pay grade. Yeah, but R is interesting for stuff, I guess. I like using stuff way above my pay grade because I find them interesting to learn. I find it more interesting to learn how a professional would do stuff than uh how an amateur would do it. Which, I am an amateur and a hobbyist, but it seems more interesting to figure out how professionals do it. But honestly, I have like no time to learn any programming. And right now, the project that I've sort of set myself up for is making like basically a library infrastructure. Um, making the soft, how, when you make a library account and, check books out, making all that software, all the cataloging software that actual libraries use. So there's a couple open source library software. I don't know what to exactly call them. Cataloging and checking out software. I don't know what to call it. There's a couple different open source projects that do that. I was thinking about setting it up on my computer, and then, I have a shitload of DVDs, putting that in there, and then whenever my family wants to borrow or my neighbors want to borrow a DVD, they're gonna have to make a library account on my server, and then check the books out or check the DVDs out through my shit. If they return it late, I'm gonna charge them $10. joking about that last part, but it's an interesting project. Probably give me some experience with. Oh, holy shit! What the fuck? I cannot learn all this. No way. Why is it so? Why? Uh, they call you the nerd, giga nerd, math boy, science boy, computer boy, responsible kid, the elder, the sumo wrestler, next zero build, booga, goalie, and more. Lots of names. Nice. Honestly, fair. Learns it. Tell me how it is. Uh, probably I'm not going to. Uh, in that case, real devs with real work do use Python. LMAO. What are the GNU utils written in? Uh, Lucas had to leave. Have a nice night. So I've engineered. What, my library thing? I mean, right. I mean, I could just do. Uh, I could just do like the Excel spreadsheet that I had been doing and just keep better track of it. But honestly, that is you know, not fun and interesting. And also, if I figure out how to, set up all the library software myself and how to use it all, then if I do become a librarian, I'll know how to do that shit and it'll be good experience and stuff. Um, all right. Hello, Julie. Going pretty well. You did not join at the end, but you did join right as I needed to go to the bathroom. So I'll be right back. You join at very inopportune moments, it seems. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. JavaScript. GNOME uses JavaScript. Damn, I didn't know about that part. But honestly, I've just been kind of surprised that you went for GNOME. Uh, I, pretty surprised about that. I've never seen the appeal of GNOME. I know a lot of people like it. A lot, lots of people love it, but I just don't understand. I've never liked GNOME. It looks, whatever floats people's boats, I guess. People are welcome to like what they like, but I've just never understood why. Um, you were at SeaWorld all day? Nice. How was it? I love, I mean, I've never been to SeaWorld, but I love aquariums. I don't know if SeaWorld is like an aquarium. I think it is. I mean, they have like whales and dolphins and stuff, don't they? Which I mean, they don't treat their their animals all too well. I've heard, but I don't know. Made a funny line in a story. It's kind of NSFW, so you'll do it to Jasper. What? What does that mean? Oh wait, I have to put in the password again. Do send it Jasper's head. You want her to send it to you? Okay. No, so good. Kitty's kind of trash. Yeah, I mean, I don't really. Kitty's okay. Um, KDE is. It's pretty good. I mean, I never really used it much. I pretty much uh, almost completely skipped any desktop environments. And what is this? Okay. Like I used. Let's see, which ones have I used? I used XFCE a little bit. Wait, what? Hold on. Adventure Elite Pete invites you to dance. Gather in the dancing hall in Haven Southeast and take your positions on. How do I? What? How do I dance? I mean, I guess I'll go. Southeast. I'm gonna guess this is north. So. Wait, they're talking about Linux. Definitely not. I was just selling well on Windows was Windows sucks, but everything works. Okay. Games work, programs work, etc. Everything's made for Windows because it's popular. Should have done like Mac. It's unfortunate. While for links get more popular. I mean, that seems almost impossible to get another name. Blue screens were a total broken system. Actually, kind of funny. I think Red Hat. There was like a Red Hat engineer who proposed blue screens for Linux. Blue screens of death on kernel panics. Whenever kernel panics happen, he made a blue screen of death for kernel panics, which everyone hated apparently. So that's fun. Like try running an Adobe program right now for you. Some people's jobs rely on it. Yeah, it's true. In a Linux, oh, did he mention as well? In a Linux kernel panic just mean I have to fidget with the command line a bit. Okay, well, you're not saying the blue screen, but that's fair. Which, like I'm saying, I want everything to work on Linux. It simply just doesn't yet. It's getting there day by day. Okay, but you can get hardware, it just works. Thing is, no one does that. Nice. Very hard with built-in OS and AI. Like the Linux market share grew massively only like last year. Friendingo, I love it. Rosod desktop environments and was like, nah, I'll do it myself. Pretty much. Well, I mean, it was just I didn't like how Windows did desktop and did managed Windows. And like I just really don't like floating windows. That's like I hate floating windows. And for some reason all the desktop environments use floating windows as well. So, as soon as I found out about tiling window managers, right away I was on that and, never looked back. Southeast, I have no clue where Southeast is. Right away. I went to tiling window managers. I pretty much found out about i3, and I was like 100% i3. That's what I'm going with. Started using i3 and never looked back. Um, I've tried a couple window managers out, but I just like how i3 works too much. If I was gonna switch to anything, I probably only use Sway. That one seems pretty good, but it uses Wayland and OBS doesn't work super hot on Wayland. BroCOC doesn't get any work done. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. I mean, I use Linux at school. Person. And I mean, I pretty much, for the most part, I never really got all too into ricing my window manager. I kind of just, I can't do it. No, I'm leaving. What distro do I use at school? I mean, I'm not in school right now, but when I was in school and on my laptop, I mean, we had Chromebooks, which technically are Linux as well. But on my laptop that I, did a lot of my schoolwork on, I used, what did I use back then? It was a Debian-based distro. Might have been MX? I don't remember. Might have been Bunsen Labs, actually. It was one of the, like, minimal Debian distros. And then, it might have actually been Bunsen Labs. Because Bunsen Labs ships with, I think they have a i3 spin of Bunsen Labs. I think that's what I used. And I pretty much mostly left defaults of Bunsen Labs. I don't know. It was one of the i3 distros that ship with one of the Debian distros that shipped with i3 as default. Or not, but had a i3 spin. Alright, this did not end up working, so I'm just gonna take this down. I don't know how to do this. What the fuck? My chest? What happened? The chest is stuck for some reason. I also used Arch at school for a little while, but I don't know. I don't know. I didn't like Arch all that much. I essentially, when I used Arch, I was pretty much using it just for the I use Arch, by the way, for clout. But outside of that, I just didn't really care. So your dad made a #1 iPad app forever ago, and through using DevTools and I think a jailbreak, got into the main file system, and it's just Linux. iPhone OS is just Linux. It's probably not. It's probably BSD. It's probably POSIX compliant. But it's probably BSD based off of, BSD and Linux and Mac OS and Unix. They're all POSIX compliant. And that's probably what it was. But yeah, I mean, PlayStation is also BSD. So if you can get into, past all the, if you can, essentially, if you can open a terminal up on a PlayStation, it's also POSIX compliant, I'm pretty sure. So you can, basically run Linux commands and, Linux scripts and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna build another building that's attached to this. Hello, Azthrin the alien. How are you doing? No, it's the Linux. You access a lot more things like the terminal, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, a terminal. Yeah, I mean, that's. Just look up POSIX compliant. I mean, I can read it out as well. The file system was Linux-esque. That's. Yeah, it's. BSD and Linux have a very similar file system because it's POSIX compliant. So POSIX compliant, I'm just going to read out the definition, I guess, because I don't know what the, off the top of my head. So POSIX compliant is the Portable Operating System Interface. Is a family of standards specified by the IEEE Computer Society for maintaining compatibility between operating system. POSIX defines both the system and user-level application programming interfaces, along with the command line shells and utility interfaces for software compatibility, portability with variants of Unix and other operating system. POSIX is also a trademark of IEEE. POSIX is intended to be used by both application and system developers. So basically, it's meant to be make sure that, when wait, hold on. We're talking about BSD now. BSD can GNOME/KDE2? Really? I didn't even know that. That's pretty cool. I've been thinking about using BSD as well. BSD is pretty cool. BSD, memory fuel, way out. Talking about like popular desktop. Even gaming's better? No, bro. Stop. Stop. On real hardware. Yeah, BSD is interesting as well because I recently saw some benchmarks for BSD, and like FreeBSD, for example, outperforms Linux on a lot of benchmarks. FreeBSD apparently runs like insanely well on benchmarks. When does a OS you coded stop being Linux? Right away. Linux is just the kernel. So if you're not using the Linux kernel, or if you change the Linux kernel, then it's not Linux. It can be based off of Linux, like for example, Linux Libre, which removes all the proprietary blobs that Linux has in it. So, but it's technically not Linux, even though it's based off of Linux. Alright, so let's see. How do I want to build this new building? Let's put it, let's do at that point, your terminals blow it, and ASCII text is blow it, but it takes so much more resources. Just read everything black and white, binary only. I wish I could. Fun. If I change one very small thing, does that count? Well, technically, yeah. If you change a very small thing, then you have a different code base than Linux, so it's technically a fork of Linux. Unless you merge your change into Linux. But yeah, if you change a small thing, it's by technicality, it is a kernel that is based on Linux, or a fork of Linux. But yeah, technicality. What do you mean, I wish? First off, you can. Second, why would you want to? What do you mean? I could. I would not be able to. I mean, I could learn, maybe, but it would not be convenient at all. Why would I want to? Because it seems cool and interesting? What do you mean? My interest in technology is almost not at all practical. Whatever I find interesting, I just try to do. I haven't really been all that, like, extreme with that recently, honestly. I used to be a lot more into trying stuff out and just, doing whatever I thought was fun and interesting. I don't really have the time for it anymore. So, I sadly can't just do whatever I find interesting. Using a computer to get work done is this guy's last concern. I mean, I use a computer to get work done, right? But, I have fun playing around with computers. The hobby part isn't getting work done. So, if so you can make one small QOL change, merge it back, and boom, no longer Linux. Well, if you merge it back, then it is Linux. You're on 1.25 AP of speed. That is, that's a great way to watch it. To watch video, honestly. Sped up is the best way to watch. I mean, same, I love computers, but the difference between us is massive. Well, yeah, no, you're very practical in your use case, whereas I don't really care too much how practical something is. Autism hit hard. My doctor said my amount of sped is up. Huh? Yeah, I usually watch on, wait, hold on. Core of Macs, iPhone, and Android is basically Linux. Just 2 players are customized. Is it? I thought it was BSD based. Maybe I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Okay, hold on. I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm pretty sure it's based off of BSD, isn't it? Precursor to the original release of macOS X include OpenStep, Adobe's Rhapsody. Wait, what? macOS makes use of the BSD codebase and the XNU kernel as core components are based off of Apple's open source Darwin. Wait, what? What the fuck is Darwin? Darwin is the core Unix-like operating system of macOS. Previously OS X and Mac OS X, iOS, watchOS, tvOS, iPadOS, visionOS, and bridgeOS. It previously existed as an independent open-source operating system first released by Apple in 2000. It composed of code derived from NextStep, FreeBSD, and other BSD operating systems, March, and other free software projects code, as well as code developed by Apple. Darwin is mostly POSIX compatible, but has never by itself been certified as compatible with any version of POSIX. Starting with Leopard, macOS has been certified as compatible with the single Unix specification version 3. Huh. I mean, it says here it previously existed as an independent operating system, so I guess it's not open source anymore. Or like the newer versions are. Wait, no, but latest release here is 2024. Huh. Okay. Is macOS open source? What the fuck? How did I not know this? What? I'm so confused. What if I just type is macOS open confused? Oh my god. macOS open source. Because I get Darwin's open source, but is Darwin? Okay, so macOS is based off of Darwin, but the actual OS, macOS itself is closed source. Hold on. Also figured out a trick for, okay, maybe I should be sharing my screen, but figured out a trick for how to look at Reddit without running any JavaScript. We just put old, replace www with old. Okay. Broadly, the kernel and some low-level framework services are open source, as is the FreeBSD userland, standard Unix command line tools. The compilers and standard libraries used to build macOS and applications are also open source. Most of the higher-level GUI and network frameworks and apps are closed source. Notable exception is the core of Safari WebKit, which is open source. Okay. I guess that makes some sense. That makes sense. So the very core of macOS is open source. That's pretty cool. Huh. That's just more reason for why I like macOS more than Windows, I guess. Crazy. Okay. You call yourselves sped and no, none can be offended. Yeah. And Darwin's the evolution guy. I knew that. Y'all confused. Mental disorders are just brain OS. Pretty much. I wish I had I wish I had a better brain OS. Mine kind of sucks. 3, 4. Actually, should I use a different block type? 4 instead of this here. Ow. Dang it. I can say so much shit on autism without being anti-autism. Yeah. Apple cares about privacy, not your opinion. Yeah. Well, do they care that much about your privacy? Is debatable. But probably, I guess, they care. Maybe. Sort of. Microsoft cares about money and your money. I mean, every company cares about, pretty much their main concern is your money. Forgot about your data. Yeah, I mean, but the reason they care about your data is because it can make them money. Alright, let's see. There we go. Let's go with it. Alright, let's just go ahead and pillar back up. And then stop using the stone brick. We kind of built the platform with that. And let's use, actually, need another block type. Your tier list is Linux, Mac, Microsoft, Chrome OS. I put, you don't know if Linux is first, yeah. I put Linux first, second is FreeBSD, third is NetBSD, fourth is Dragonfly BSD, fifth is, actually let's change that a little bit more. I don't know, should the different BSDs be, I mean, technically they are different operating systems, but should they be considered separately for a tier list? Probably not. And, I mean, if you're considering all the BSDs differently, then you probably also have to consider, like, you know, specify GNU slash Linux and then Musel slash Linux and, you know, GNU slash Linux Libre. The amount of stuff you can customize with Windows is crazy. Everything can be customized. Except, I mean, by everything can be customized. Sort of? Not, I mean, what do you mean everything can be customized? You can change how Windows looks, sure. You can customize how Windows looks, so you can rice the shit out of Windows. We ain't doing our favorite Linuxes. BSD is not Linux. Yeah, but an iOS is limited. No. What do you mean? You can customize everything about Windows. With third-party software, you can do everything. I mean, that's not really that crazy of an argument. With third-party software, you can change everything about Mac OS pretty much as well. Well, actually, you know, I'm gonna look it up. Can I put GNOME on Mac OS? Because GNOME works on BSD. Can OS X run? Okay, let's see. Reddit is probably a very, very reliable source. No, you can't run another D on top. Most Linux GUI runs on X11, and while it is ported to macOS, it only allows for GUI applications on a full D. That being said, you can still run KDE software or GNOME software. You can just do the software. It can be installed via Mac ports. Okay, never mind. Damn it. You can't modify the window manager. A little bit, but that's it. Oof. Tragic. You know a guy who changed his startup screen on Windows? It's against TOS? What the fuck? Really? Since when was that a data thing? That's crazy. Against TOS? Oh my god. That's insane. Don't get me started on how shit macOS is. You hate it? You hate it with a passion? Why? What do you have against macOS? Because, I mean, I hate that it's proprietary and that it's not the most customizable thing, but, you know, it's not that much worse than Windows to me. Or, you know, it's similar to Windows to me on, like, how good or bad it is. And it's, you know, with the terminal, it's better than Windows. Well, I guess now you have the WSL, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know what block to use as trim. Oh, let's see. I need to find another block that I want to use in conjunction. What about bamboo? Can I use bamboo as a block? There's a bamboo floor. No, it's not a block. Oh, no. Okay, bamboo block. Yeah, 2 bamboo floor or 9 bamboo. You know what, let's just go with it. And see, I'm gonna cut down 1 bamboo tree and then I'm gonna plant it. Let's replant. You know, let's replant. Just replant as I go. Oh wait, do I have to? I think I have to use a bamboo sprout to replant, maybe. But I don't know if maybe I can just place one bamboo in its place. We'll do that. And hope for the best. That is how it works. Unless I have more bamboo sprouts. No. Let's just get like 99 of bamboo. And I can also just go ahead and chop like the top part, and then I don't actually need to replant if I don't chop the bottom one. You're back. We should make a quick video together ranking Linux distros. I'm not even that informed on what Linux distros are good or not. Also, Linux distros don't really matter. Every Linux distro pretty much works the same as all the others. It's not much of a difference. The main difference is what package manager you use, pretty much. And outside of that, there's pretty much no difference between just about every Linux distro. Like, unless you go for like weird Linux distros, like what I'm using, NixOS or GUIX or like what's another pretty strange one? Or like Alpine, where you use Musel instead, or you run a distro that doesn't use System D. The difference between Alpine and Fedora is massive. Yeah, I mean that's why Alpine's a weird distro. Does what I'm getting at. Unless you go for like a pretty kind of strange distro like Alpine, or oh my god, like Alpine compared to Fedora is pretty different. NixOS compared to Fedora is pretty different. But those are like, I like the pretty strange Linux distros that don't work in a standard way. Oh wait, like hop in a Discord call, stream the tier list, one take, no previous thought, just however we're feeling in that moment. Yeah, I mean, I'd end up saying all of them are good though, except for like, uh, I'm biased on Manjaro because it like broke for me twice, and I was like, what the fuck? Why did it break? And I couldn't figure it out and just ditched it. And then all the other ones, I'd be like, all right, well, this is Debian based, so it's same ranking as every Debian distro, and Debian is ranked S tier. And then this is whatever. You wouldn't let me. You'd call most of my distro shit, so the tier goes in would be like middle of our two opinions. Okay. But the thing is, I like every Linux distro, pretty much. There's not really any distros I dislike, except Manjaro. Manjaro sucks, but I'm completely biased. You dislike Plenty? But why? Like, what Linux distro do you not like? Two, three. NixOS, Arch, Alpine, any distro that is non-standard. Arch is standard. Arch is like a pretty standard distro. There's nothing all that unique about Arch. It just has a pretty good, like, the thing that's unique about Arch is its package manager. It has a really good package manager. And it has the AUR. Those are the two good, like, the reasons to use Arch are, I guess basically it's just, if you use Arch, you're using it either because you want to brag about using Arch, or you want the package manager that Arch has. Because I think Arch probably has one of the best package managers out there. And yeah, I mean, but yeah, Arch is pretty standard outside of the package manager. Like, it's just regular Linux. Where would I rank Fedora? S? I don't know. Fedora, actually, also, there's a version of Fedora that's pretty non-standard. There is Fedora Silverblue, which is an immutable version of Fedora. So, a version of Fedora you can't break. But I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about immutable distros. They seem interesting. Chrome OS is S tier. Sure. Yeah, I mean, if you can get around Google's restrictions, then yeah. It's basically just Gentoo. You're kidding? I'm gonna kill yourself for just saying that. Yeah, I mean, once you get around Google's restrictions on Chrome, it's fine. And then you can just delete everything that Chrome put on there. But, you know, if you're not thinking, you know, if you want to just use defaults, then I guess there's an argument to be said about one Linux distro being better than the other. If we're going by defaults, I don't know. Chrome OS Live is a pretty neat idea, though. It's a portable distro. You just put it on a USB stick and you can plug it in and use it anywhere. That's not really unique at all, though. Like, that's just a thing that exists. Why is Chrome OS need for that? I think it's called that. Well, yeah, I mean, I get the idea, but it's like there's a bunch of Linux distros that do that as well. It's useful, but not new. Yeah, I mean, just use Tails OS. I mean, Tails OS is more privacy focused, but you know, you get the idea. Or Puppy Linux. Puppy Linux is pretty cool as well. That one's also actually pretty non-standard, though. It works in an interesting way just because it's optimized for USB usage, and actually loads itself onto RAM. And then you can unplug the USB stick afterwards if one wants to for whatever reason. Yeah, for the cheat list, I think it would be good to list based off of new factors, usability out of the box, difficulty to use, package manager, upload, etc. I mean, I don't know if I would turn that into a video, because, I don't know, videos I just pretty much do not make at this point. I really should, though. You want to do it, LMAO? I mean, we can rank distros just for us if you want. Actually, hold on, what time is it? Oh, damn. Alright, I'm gonna finish building this, and then we can do that if you want. Just go, you know, off the cuff. I'll tell you what I think, and I'll look them up live and stuff, so I can at least get some idea for what the distro is. Let's see. I need to repair my axe, or I might just use a temporary one for now. Do I have? Okay, yeah, I've got this. I'll just use this for now. I don't want to go repair it. This does not look all that good. I don't know how I feel about this. Also, I'm out of bamboo. Just about. Let's see, we can make a little bit more like that. That's good. Actually, hold on, I can make... Ah, dang it, I should have done this. Oh well, we'll just use the blocks for now. Is this gonna be enough? Probably not. Dang it, it is not enough. How does this look from the outside? Okay, that looks okay. Alright, I need to also put a roof on there. Can I not turn this into stairs? Okay, I can. Let's see how far that takes us. We can make a lot. Whoa, what the fuck? There we go. Okay. I might change the supports here into something else. I don't like how the supports look. Also, you know what? Let's do the... how should I do the roof? You found a tier list, but you don't know what most logos are? I probably know them. I at least know a good chunk of them. Alright, let's see. How do I want to do the roof here? You know, 9 distros? There are so many. There are too many distros. How do I want to do the roof? You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna make a roof. I'm gonna do... Ow. I'm gonna make a bunch of fences. Inventory is just about full. Is it like this? Okay. I'll just make this many fences for now. I'm gonna have to go down here. Also, well, I guess we can talk about that later as well. Alright, and then I'll do this. This could be a little lookout platform or something. Oh man, no fences. Alright, let's do this. Ah, now I'm out of wood. Frick. I'm just killing myself. Oh no, what the fuck? Oh no, I can do jungle tree. Turn this into more planks. And then I can get some more wood. Plank there. There we go. Now I have to... Oh, fuck. I'm about to die. Now I can... I didn't need to do that. I can go up here. Go here. And place the rest of the fences. There we go. And I'm just gonna call that good enough for now. How does that look? That looks kinda stupid. I'm probably gonna change the supports. But I'm not gonna do that now. So let's just go up here also to at least. I think it's really I mean, you know, all the colors are clashing completely as well, but yeah, I'm kind of going for that anyway. But I think the supports is kind of, it's not blending well into the rest of the build, so I think I need to replace the stone with bamboo, and then that'll make it look a little bit better, but I do not feel like doing that right now. Alright, that's gonna do it for tonight. I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice day, nice night, whatever time zone you're in. And yeah, peace.